Every garden begins with a dream, and like most dreams, it doesn't arrive easily. It begins with work, hard work. We start in the cool, muddy days of spring. The soil is heavy in our hands, rich and damp, carrying the scent of rain and earthworms. Some of us build beds with boards that creak as we lift them into place. Others bend low, tugging at weeds that cling to the ground like stubborn memories. Our hands grow raw, our backs sore. Yet in each aching muscle there's joy, because we are laying the foundation for something greater than ourselves. The garden begins with silence, just soil, tools, and hope. And then we place the seeds, tiny, fragile, almost laughably small, yet filled with such unshakable promise. A tomato seed no bigger than a freckle holds within it the power to fill a family's table with bowls of red fruits. A sunflower seed, striped and unassuming, contains a stalk that will one day tower above us, holding its golden head like a lantern in the sky. And so we cover them with soil, we water them, and we wait. Then, one day, the miracle arrives. A tiny green stem curls upward, breaking through the soil, carrying two little leaves that open like hands in prayer. The first seedlings are fragile, trembling in the breeze, but their determination is fierce. They seem to whisper, "I am here. I'm alive. Keep going." From that moment, the garden begins to change daily. It becomes a place of transformation. The soil darkens with water, the air hums with bees, and the rows begin to glow with color. We see the yellow stars of tomato blossoms, the curling tendrils of peas grasping onto trellises, the delicate lavender bells of eggplants, the wide open golden cups of zucchini flowers. The smells surround us. The sharp green scent of tomato leaves when brushed, the sweetness of strawberries warming in the sun, the peppery bite of freshly plucked arugula. The air itself seems to thicken with life, buzzing with dragonflies, humming with bees, and softened by butterflies that dance from bloom to bloom. There's no place more alive than a summer garden. And then comes the harvest. There's nothing quite like plucking a sun-warmed tomato and holding it in your hand, its skin smooth and taut, its weight full of promise. Or pulling a carrot from the soil, brushing off the earth to reveal its orange glow, breathing in that fresh, earthy sweetness that smells like life itself. Or cutting a bouquet of zinnias, marigolds, and sunflowers, colors so bold they can outshine the sunset. But the garden doesn't give us food and flowers only. It gives us peace. It gives us perspective. Sitting in the garden at dusk with the cicadas singing and the air cooling and the leaves rustling like whispers, it feels as though time itself slows down for a second to listen. The worries of the world fade, and all that matters is this small piece of earth and the miracles that's unfolding within it. Yet, the garden also teaches us about letting go. because as summer fades, so does the garden's energy. The vines that once climbed so eagerly begin to yellow. The flowers close. The harvest slows. The once busy beds grow quiet. There's a softness to the season. Pumpkins ripen in their orange coats. Sunflowers bow their heavy heads. And cornfields stand tall like golden soldiers preparing for rest. The garden no longer shouts with color, it whispers. It leans gently toward sleep. We gather the last baskets, tomatoes that ripen late, the final cucumbers hiding under drooping leaves, and that last armful of flowers. We clear the beds, lay compost over the soil, and tuck it in as if we're putting the garden to bed for the winter. And though it feels like an ending, the garden reminds us it's not. Winter's not death, it's rest. The bare trees hold buds inside their branches. The soil gathers strength in its stillness. Beneath the frost, life waits patiently. And as gardeners, we wait too. We dream. In the quiet of January, we hold seed catalogs like storybooks, imagining rows of lettuce, fields of sunflowers, trellises heavy with beans. We dream of colors not yet seen, meals not yet tasted, blooms not yet opened. The garden becomes our teacher. It whispers its lessons. Hard work brings rewards. Patience brings beauty. Nothing lasts forever, but everything returns in its season. And even endings are only beginnings in disguise. So when the season closes, we shouldn't mourn. We should give thanks for the sweet sweat, for the blossoms, for the harvest, for the moments of wonder we carried with us. And we look forward to the next season with the quiet faith of a gardener who knows no matter how long the winter, spring's always going to return. So now we got to rest well, and our garden needs to rest well too. So, as this season draws to a close, we shouldn't feel sadness. We should feel gratitude for the hard work that we gave, for the beauty that we received, for the promise that next spring will come again. The garden will awaken. We'll pull up our tools, roll up our sleeves, and start the story all over again. And each season, just like each chapter in a book, will be both familiar and brand new. Because the garden never really ends. It lives in our hands, in our hearts, and in our dreams.